another day and we are starting another new live stream. So as usual, we are going to be very brief about our gist. So why should you start a why should you invest in a DIY beaded tea pass? This is Sharon, your beading girl, and in this channel we'll talk about beads, beading, anything that has to do with beads, generally beading projects, our beading business. So if you are a creative, if you're a beading enthusiast, please welcome and join the fun. Please do not forget to subscribe. It really does help my channel, and share to other creative enthusiasts, to creative minds, so that they can join us and have fun here. So why should you invest in a DIY beaded tea pass? Yeah, there are few reasons why you should. So let's assume that all you have right now is your passion. You do not know anything else. You do not know the way to go about moving forward. Only your passion that you have. So the first thing is to build on that passion, that interest, right? So while working on your skill, you you develop a signature style, you develop it, then you are short of finance to push your interest and your so let's say you need you're sure about your interest, but then what you want to do is to finance it fast. I need to work on this live stream fast because I'm having patients very soon. Okay, so now you need to understand the time commitment and the cost commitment for your project. Okay. Now, what are the things that you need? You need to understand the cost and time commitment for your DIY beaded project. In this case, we are talking about DIY beaded sequence. You need to understand the cost commitment. You need to understand the time commitment for this. And now I'm going to run you through alternative ideas for your DIY. Let's assume start you have your passion. I'm going to talk about the alternative of things that you really need and how to incorporate all this into it. So I listed a thing or two down. Um, for instance, beading tools that you need, alternative beading materials. How do you incorporate them? We have beading tools. Let's say you need pliers for your beading, and at the moment you do not have. So what I'm going to suggest you get for now is pliers. I'm going to suggest you get a hammer. Oh yes, a hammer will do you good, or a stone, a well shaped, smoothly shaped stone. If you don't have hammer too, so that will really be important that you get it. As you know, the first thing first to work with, you need your pliers, you need your beads. So you don't have beads, so get plastics, melt them and get a mold and get a mold, pass what is it called, thread in the middle, and pour the plastics. Get a mold that looks like a bead, a big mold. So these are things you can do at home. You can Now let's say you are done with your beads, or you have very small beads, a little quantity of beads at all. Now you want to get thread. So start with any thread that you have at home for now. You're just starting, so definitely this one will suffice. Let's say you want to work on the cost and time. So before you start on a bidding project, you need to plan the design first. Plan it, get the materials ahead of time and key. So that is what I included here. So then to be able to accommodate designs that take to be able to accommodate your time well, so that you do not miss on other things, you plan it to make, either you want to make a simple project that will not take so much of your time. So what that means is that you're just picking a very simple and very, easy to complete project to work on that will not take your time, or you're done preparing. And another thing is, the design is a very simple design. So these are ways to save your time. You do not want to waste your time so much. Then also, you make these beads ahead of time. Then you get all the materials ready before you start your beading journey. So when you now start from here, you can now, move on to get, you can now move on to work on your signature style. So I just wanted to just brief you guys on, I'm a little stuffed at work, so but I needed to make this live video, because last week I also did something at this time, so I didn't want to miss this time at all. So this is just very briefly how to work on your DIY project, as a creative and as a creative beginner. So once you start and you start working on it, before you know it, you'll be done. So that is it, and that is it for this video. I hope